You can add an assignments section to the Browse pane. To filter your assignments by status, click the Filter button in the first column. To get assignments, click the Get Next Assignments button on the toolbar. To view details about an assignment, hover over an assignment name. To resume, suspend, revoke, or clear completed assignments, click the Options menu. To access the My Assignments page, click the Manage button on the toolbar. To open the list of documents, click the assignment name or the Get Remaining link. You can edit the values for the following fields directly in the list pane: document title, date, type, description, and estimated date. Double-click a field to edit its value. If enabled for your case, you can view thumbnail images of documents in the list pane. To view thumbnails, add a column in the list pane for thumbnail. Thumbnails do not display for documents with branded redactions. When you open a standalone workspace, you can switch which workspace to display. In the Image Viewer toolbar, the Convert Annotations tool opens as a dialog box. Introducing the Compare pane. You can view the differences between the text of two documents using the Compare pane. To anchor an active document, click the Anchor button on the Compare pane toolbar. Make another document active, and differences compared to the anchor are marked in red. The active document is always on the right, and the anchor is always on the left. Click the navigation buttons on the Compare pane toolbar to move between redlined sections. The Compare pane is available for documents without branded redactions. The maximum file size is 3 megabytes. Introducing the Extract Text feature. You can extract text from native files for base documents using the Tools menu. The dialog indicates the number of documents selected and the number that are not eligible. They are ineligible if they lack content files or if their only content files are excluded formats. Documents already submitted or in progress from previous submissions are not submitted. A message displays the number of documents already submitted or in progress. You can designate a field to identify which files to extract text from. The default field is the value in the production default native field case setting. If no field is selected, or the field does not contain a value, Ringtail extracts from the highest ranked content file. You may skip documents that have already had text extracted successfully. To rerun text extraction, clear the checkbox. You may also skip documents if a text file is already associated with the document. To run text extraction even if a text file exists, clear the checkbox. If text extraction is successful, extracted text is stored in the database. It does not create a physical text file for the base document. During text extraction, Ringtail populates a text extraction status field. It also updates text extraction file extension with the file extension that Ringtail identified. The extension is assigned regardless of whether the text extraction is successful. If documents are skipped, the text extraction status is skipped and the extension is blank. What's new for administrators? In predictive coding, the process to extract text from the documents in a population is updated. When training next runs, Ringtail extracts text with the updated process for the full population. File repositories lets you upload and download files. To upload files, navigate to the destination folder and click Upload. Data must be in an archive file in a zip, RAR, TAR, or TAR-GZ format. If an upload fails before completion, click the new Resume button in the processing window. To download files, select them on the File Repositories page and click Download. Ringtail displays a total count. When you click OK, the data is downloaded as a zip file to your Downloads directory. For upload and download, keep the processing window open until the process completes. Ingestion Details has a new option to opt out of indexing during ingestion jobs. You might opt out if you are ingesting many files and wish to index all at once, or you can wait to index after the ingestion as part of the Run Indexing and Enrichment option. Documents are still indexed if you select a search term family on the search page. Under Production Rules, the Content Files column governs whether to include text files for each rule population. Text files from the base document only uses the base text file if available, otherwise there is no text file for the rendition. Extracted text only uses extracted text if available, otherwise there is no rendition text file. Extracted text then text file uses extracted text if available, then the TXT from the base document. No text means that no TXT file is associated with the rendition. To exclude text files for redacted base documents overall, select Omit Text File if document is redacted. To create content files for redacted or placeholder documents, perform OCR on the rendition image files. The resulting text files are copied during the export process if at least one rule indicates content files. There are 3 quality control checks that relate to the new content file options. Extracted text, then TXT, is successful if all documents and rules with this setting have extracted text saved. An exception message with link appears for any documents that only have a TXT file. A separate exception message appears for any documents that do not have either. Extracted text is successful if all documents and rules with this setting have extracted text saved. An exception message with link appears for any documents without extracted text. TXT from base document is successful if all documents and rules with this setting have a TXT file. An exception message with link appears for any documents without TXT files. These 3 quality control content checks do not consider redaction status. All quality control content checks run at the beginning of the production lock process. If any exceptions are identified, a warning appears on the history page and the lock process continues. On the Security Objects page, you can set permissions for the extracted text extension and status fields. On the Security Features page, you can enable the Processing Extract Text feature. To enable the Compare pane, set the Document Content Compare Viewer option to allow. At the portal, when scheduling search term family jobs, the All option is replaced by the text Run all search term families in the case. To run only some search term families, set them to run automatically after indexing and schedule an indexing and enrichment job. Individual search term families should be run either automatically after indexing or manually. A new case option allows you to enable generation of thumbnail images for documents in the list pane. Thumbnail images are generated during indexing and enrichment jobs. Thank you for watching. See you next month.